Hey guys, this is ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 14, Episode 6 of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Last we saw, the gang went to the zoo. They did a lot of texting. It was pretty funny, not the funniest of the season. I'm just going to jump right into the next one. I'm trying to get this out before 1 o'clock because I got to go somewhere. So here we go. This is Season 14, Episode 6, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Here we go, guys. I don't know what this one's about.
I suppose it should start at the end. My end, that is.
Detective shit.
That poor sap doing the two-step to nowhere is me. Bet you're wondering how we got into this mess. Well, like most stories, it started with a white lie and ended with the dark truth. I needed a pretty girl with soft lips and a nursing degree. What I had was a mop, a bucket, and a belly full of regret.
Jets. Blood is red.
So, how does an honest man end up spilling his guts on a dive bar floor? Don't ask me, pal. I'm just the janitor.
The janitor always mops twice. Dig it. Ooh, is that how we're gonna get the intro? Interesting.
Let's go back to when it all began. It was a wet Tuesday night. I'd already finished my shift, or maybe it had finished me. See, that morning I got called to a crime scene in the men's bathroom. The victim? A handicapped stall. To hell with it. And that's when trouble walked in, like it always does. On a great set of legs.
I got a job for you.
Not interested.
Well, I ain't asking. Somebody spilled, and I don't mean to the feds.
What is he
Says he
doing?
won't do it.
Pouring glue
We got a
into
tough
bag.
guy, eh?
He's huffing.
Hey, Charlie, don't make me mop the floor with you, huh?
Boy, has he got you trained. All that for a whistle? I wonder what you'd do for a biscuit.
Biscuit? Why?
In 5 minutes, he'll be up and chasing his tail again.
You gonna mop that floor, Charlie? Or else? You see, the bar's been rented out tomorrow for a private party. Bigwig, deep pockets, you know the type. If those floors aren't up to snuff, who you think he'll blame? The handsome bartender? Or the mop jockey in the coveralls?
That's the thing about messes. They never go away.
I didn't realize how yellow it makes
Only
me
spread
with a dark
around.
screen.
Well, hello, sweetheart. You know, they say any port in a storm. This port just... Ah, shit, it's you.
Charlie, come quick. It's Frank. He's been diarrhea poisoned.
Diarrhea poison.
His words, not mine. He's stuck at my place. He's absolutely carpet bombed my bathroom and my carpet.
Huh. A lot of that going around. But why didn't Frank call me himself?
I'm a knockout blonde with a body that would make a statue blush.
I get more of a goon vibe from you.
All right, can you just come and get him, please? I'll buy you a new set of rags.
Well, that's all you had to say. Let me get my hat.
Charlie, what are you doing here? Who sent you?
Well, you're in the hot seat, so I'll ask the questions. Who poisoned you?
Nobody. Bad shrimp.
What? No, this morning you barged in here saying they got me. I've been diarrhea poisoned. The rat bastard liquefied my guts.
Where were you when the brown lightning hit?
I was on my way to work. I bumped into a dope fiend. He must have stuck me with a needle.
You waited at the shitstorm in the handicap stall. When I came in the morning, you fled the scene, hightailed it to the nearest apartment. D's, only your pants didn't make the trip. How am I doing? So that means whoever got to you last night. The next day, I hit the pavement looking for anybody who had a problem with Frank.
You're making a big mistake.
Hey! What's the matter, Joe? They don't teach you manners at the school for big palookas? The lady said scram!
You think you can clean up this mess? Be my guest.
Oh, the waitress.
There was a dame with a cover charge. Her eyes glisten in the moonlight like fresh gasoline puddles. They're the kind of eyes you could fall in.
We haven't seen her
And
this
summer
season.
in. And winter in, too.
You don't seem like the straightening type. Maybe because you got me all twisted.
Oh, shit. Am I wrong, guys? I'm pretty sure that's the first episode she's been in all season.
Well, you must be pretty mad at Frank.
Oh, yeah. I hate his guts.
Funny you should mention his guts, considering Frank got diarrhea poisoned in his guts. Hang on, D.
Oh my God, it's Cricket.
What are you doing here?
Dee paid me to cover her shift. Hence the get-up.
Why were you in the basement?
No reason. I'm a slut. All right. Frank let me stay. Frank let me sneak down there. I've been working for him.
Doing what?
He's running a cherry racket as a maraschino. Frank hired me to go down to local bars and stick my fingers in the garnish stations. Why, to contaminate the cherries with feces, so people get sick, of course.
God, that's disgusting.
It's an honest living.
Not really. Now, why is Frank
It's
trying
an
to
honest
contaminate
living.
cherries?
Oh, I don't know. He flashed a roll of nickels and I didn't ask questions. You'll never make me talk.
I'm not slapping you around again.
All right, fine. Just get me a pen and I'll write them down.
Cat food, delicious. In his drink.
If you came to shoot me, at least let me finish my drink first.
I'm not gonna shoot you. What if I missed?
Can I fix your drink?
No, thanks. I'm sober. Plus, I saw you put cat food in it.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
You did, Charlie. I saw you scoop it out of the can, and it smells so bad. You're so close to me with that.
All right, I'll put it down.
God,
It's my lips you have to watch out for.
that's a risk I'm willing to take.
He must taste horrible.
Morning, dollface.
God damn it, why are you smiling?
Well, I'm trying to look sexy.
You're supposed to be the goon.
No, I'm not the goon. I don't want to be the goon. I want to be something better.
But you are the goon.
I'm not the goddamn goon.
You're the goon, D.
Who else is a goon? You're the
How
goon.
can I be a goon? I'm wearing a nightie.
You're a goon in a nightie.
Maybe that's your murder weapon. You
God
take it
damn
off.
it.
Take it off and
strangle
All
strangle
right,
that guy
I'm
with it.
out of here.
All right. Goodbye, goon.
After Cricket fondles the cherries, the bars trash their whole supply thinking they're all contaminated. Mac and I rescued a perfectly good cherries.
It's great
It
that
gives
they're
us
red, too.
30%. Only Mac thinks it's 10.
What?
Shut up.
Talking to me? Well, I can't tell because I'm not looking at you. Are you still here?
Nah, we're gonna go now.
I'm leaving now, though.
Frank!
My guts are cut to ribbons.
Well, who did this to you?
I did. I was carrying a jar of cherries. I fell on them. They bust. They sliced my stomach to bits.
It all started when I bribed some bigwig from the Board of Health to ban Red 40, the dye used in maraschino cherries.
Red 40.
Turns out their customers didn't give a shit about the cherries, so we had to find other buyers to pay through the nose for their maraschino fix. Old folks' homes for pineapple upside-down cake, teenage birthday parties, and teetotalers who only drank Shirley Temples.
I'm not the bad guy here. It's...
Who is it? Who is it?
D. It's either the waitress or D.
Okay, Vince. I'll take you to the girl. But first, let me fix a drink.
You seem like a smart cookie.
Well, how about I drop by a meeting? Sounds like a gas.
What is... what is that?
Ammonia bleach cocktail, AKA the janitor's helper. Luckily, I'm immune.
I was gonna say,
Built up
what-
a healthy tolerance over the years.
Uh-oh.
Say, why didn't you tell me about Frank's cherry racket?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. You were helping him sell the illegal cherries.
He's gonna get diarrhea.
You idiot. I didn't tell you because it's my cherry racket. Frank didn't know what he had. They had turned into a slam-bang booze for the ages, and we could charge triple in places where hooch was badly wanted but not allowed. It was like shooting fish in a... Charlie, are you still eating that pie? I poisoned it.
You good?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. You know what? There's a lot of threads going around. I'm losing track.
So you should stop eating it.
Right.
There you go.
It's good.
Thanks.
But it's good.
Appreciate that.
Last bite. And
Oh my
carry
God,
on.
Jesus Christ.
What about Frank?
He figured out what I was up to, and he wanted out. But we were making too much money, so I diarrhea poisoned him to shut him up. Vince caught me smuggling boozy pies into AA and threatened to rat me out to my parole officer. You see, he wasn't actually my boyfriend. He was my sponsor.
Well, you're not gonna get away with it.
Oh, yeah? And who's gonna stop me?
I am. See, I knew you were lying when I found Vince's AA chip. You used me. You used me like you used Frank. So that's why that shot I took wasn't vodka. It was bleach.
What?
The universal poison antidote.
No, it's
Clear
not.
the poison.
It's not.
I mean, if anything, you've ingested more poison. More
No, the
poisoning.
two things cancel. No, you're right. Here come the cherries. Either way, you're done, baby doll.
But he
I
got
called
to
the
throw
cops
up
to
the
take you
poison.
downtown.
The gig's up, you ugly dame. You're under arrest.
Oh,
was undercover the whole time.
I mean, what are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, switch things up. Got tired of being called a goon. Let's go!
Ow!
You're out of here!
You're really hurting my arm.
Yeah, that's okay with me.
This is so stupid.
This is where you came in. Only now you know the whole sticky situation. It's not every day that a janitor makes his own mess, but when he does, oh boy. Now I'm about to shit my brains all over this floor. But don't worry, I'll mop twice. I always do.
Hey guys, so you're probably noticing that the background's different and my beard is 3 times longer, but that's because I never filmed an exit to this episode of Always Sunny. I looked and I did one for every other episode except this one. There's like 2 or 3 videos that I did right when I started Patreon, this being one of them, that I never did exits or intros for because it was Patreon only at the time. And then later on, I realized I gotta be filming intros and exits or I'm gonna be in trouble. The good thing is I just edited up the video so it's fresh in my mind. And honestly, the second time around, I liked it better. The first time around, I was like, it wasn't as good as the other episodes. I actually liked it a lot more the second time. I remember a lot of people telling me episode 5 and 6, I believe, were the ones that were like the worst of the season or just not as good as the rest. Up until now, 5 is my least favorite. That was the last one. That was the one where they went to the zoo. It was still good, but it wasn't nearly as good as the rest. But this one I thought was really good. I love the noir feel. I love that it's black and white. I love that they were jumping in and out of their characters when it seemed like it fit, and it did. For instance, the waitress kept making fun of Charlie because that's all she ever does. But in this, he's supposed to be the problem solver and figure out the case. In the end, he does, but he gives himself the shits. Lots of funny moments in this. That's why I said the second time around, I liked it much more. But we saw Cricket and the waitress for the first time that I can remember all season. I figured it was going to go back and forth between it's Frank or now it's the waitress. My money was on Dee or the waitress. It ends up being the waitress. Dee seemed like she kept trying to distract this whole episode, so I immediately was like, it's gotta be her. But the waitress was being all lovey-dovey, and she usually hates Charlie, even though she was giving him a lot of shit in between scenes as the waitress. I don't know, she still was on my radar. But I would have had my money on Dee as the number 1. Waitress was second. I know I've been doing them in 2-parters, but they're probably going to be 1-parters from now on just to eliminate the problems of copyright strikes and stuff like that. You will see that Deadwood and Misfits and stuff like that I'm still putting up in 2 parts, even though I said I wouldn't. It just makes my life easier, honestly. Certain shows are easier to do in 2 parts and don't give me problems with copyright. Misfits is one of them. Anyway, as far as this show goes, we got 4 episodes left and I'm done with all of them. They're all on Patreon already, in full if you guys want, link in front of me. If not, I'll get the rest chopped up soon and they'll be on YouTube. Besides that, you guys let me know what you think. Comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.